This is Kevin Mayo. Today we're drinking Skyline Beer Company's Otzi's Axe. They call this a copper ale. Copper ale was built from the ground up. It's brewed with American two-row Victory Malt and a touch of Belgian chocolate to give it a vibrant copper appearance. We use Northern Brewer hops to provide a crisp and modestly bitter profile. So I've had this beer before. It came out last fall for the first time, and it was one of the best beers that was brewed in Western Mass last year. Just a fantastic beer. This is this year's model of it. Lo and behold, when I went to the beer judge style, there's no such thing as a copper ale. So then I was looking here on the Skyline Beer Untapped page, and they call this an alt beer. So an alt beer is kind of a hybrid. Alt is German for old style, and it's old style talking about when they used to brew ale, top fermenting yeast, before lagers became prevalent in Germany with bottom. So it's kind of a hybrid of it's a top fermenting yeast, but it's fermented cooler than ales do, and then they also do some lagering on the back end of it. So we'll go ahead and give it a crack and see what we got. As always, if you like the reviews, please subscribe. We're always looking for new friends. And go ahead and leave comments. We love talking about beer. So let's take a look at what we got. And it's exactly as it's described. It is a nice copper color. Just a little bit of off-fingered white, off-colored white, off-colored tan head, off-colored brown head. About a finger. Fair amount of combination coming up through it. Nice tight bubbles. Very true to the style. This is exactly what an alt beer should look like. Get a little bit of caramel toffee. I get a hint of citrus, maybe more towards the lemon side, not orange. A hint of fresh cut grass, just a slight. And definitely got that toasty caramel malt. I already said caramel and toffee earlier, but that toasty saltine malt. This is fresh. It was just released, I think, a week ago or a week and a half ago, and I picked it up Friday night. So cheers. Yeah, and it's exactly as we remember it. Very toasty, bready, saltine cracker up front. A little hint of a darker roast. I'm not even trying to say like coffee or something like that, but just a little bit hint of a more depth to that toasted caramel flavor. I get a little bit of that. I described it as lemon earlier. I get a little bit of that. It finishes a little bit dry on the tongue, reasonably smooth going down. It's not designed to be, nor does it taste like a hazy IPA going down with that really pillowy mouthfeel. It doesn't have that. It's got a little bit of the traditional sharpness, a little bit of the edge that you would get out of a well-made lager type beer. Again, so toasty, a little bit of sweetness, lemon, finishes a little dry. Your prevalent flavor profile is going to be malt or bread, and that's definitely what we got, and that's what we should have on this. Clean, it's crisp, it's delicious. We called it the best beer in Western Mass last year. It's right there this year. Fantastic beer. We would give it a 93 out of 100. Till next time, keep drinking.